it. In the heart of a tranquil forest, a small herd of elephants moves along a wide path. Their large ears flap gently as they walk. The morning sun filters through the tall trees, casting golden light on the green leaves and the animals below. Nearby, a group of cows grazes quietly in a clearing, their heads bent low as they pull up the soft grass, chewing slowly and calmly. The elephants pause beside a shallow stream. They dip their trunks into the cool water, spraying themselves playfully and sending sparkling drops into the air. Not far away, two tall giraffes stretch their long necks toward the highest branches, pulling leaves delicately with their tongues. They sway side by side as if dancing with the wind. The scene is calm but alive, filled with the sounds of nature. The deep rumble of elephants, the gentle moo of cows, the rustle of giraffes moving through the trees. A young elephant trumpets loudly, splashing water toward the cows. Startled at first, the cows step back, then return calmly, shaking their heads as if amused. One graceful giraffe lowers its long neck to look at the elephants drinking. Then it steps closer, towering above them, yet moving with quiet elegance. The elephants continue to bathe, rolling happily in the mud along the riverbank, covering their skin to keep cool. The cows lie down nearby, resting together in the shade. The other giraffe wanders slowly, taking its time as it moves toward another patch of trees. The forest feels alive with harmony, each animal enjoying its own moment, yet sharing the same space. The elephants lift their trunks toward the sky, almost as if greeting the giraffes above, while the cows raise their heads to watch, their ears flicking gently. Time passes slowly in this natural world, with no hurry, only the steady rhythm of life. The young elephant continues to play, chasing butterflies near the stream, while the giraffes walk quietly across the clearing. Their tall shapes cast long shadows on the ground. The cows rise again, moving together in a small herd, their steady steps echoing softly on the forest floor. As the sun climbs higher, the forest glows warmly, and the animals continue their daily life. Elephants cooling in the water, cows grazing and resting, giraffes stretching high into the trees. Each creature, different in shape and size, shares the same land peacefully, showing the beauty of nature's balance. The forest becomes a picture of harmony, where the strength of the elephant, the calm of the cow, and the grace of the giraffe all blend into one peaceful scene that continues endlessly under the wide open sky. This is a place where the animals live in harmony with each other and their environment. The elephants use their tusks and trunks to dig for water during the dry season, helping to create watering holes that other animals can use too. The cows graze on the lush grasses, and when they move on, the zebras are quick to follow, keeping the grasslands healthy and open. The giraffes, with their long necks, reach up to eat the leaves on the tallest trees, helping to keep the forest clear and the branches from growing too thick. The lions, as the top predators, play a vital role in keeping the numbers of prey animals under control. When a lion kills an animal, other predators, such as hyenas and vultures, are also able to feed, creating a balance in the ecosystem. Even the smallest creatures, like insects and birds, have an important job. They pollinate plants as they move from flower to flower, helping the plants to reproduce and grow. The circle of life here is both beautiful and harsh. When a zebra gives birth to a foal, it is a joyous occasion. The mother and the rest of the herd will protect the foal until it is old enough to join them on their migrations. But not all newborns are so lucky. A leopard, with its spotted coat, can easily stalk and kill a young zebra or other prey, providing food for itself and its cubs. A lone zebra foal, separated from its mother, is an easy target for a hungry lion. But the lion must also be careful because a herd of adult zebras can be dangerous, kicking and biting until the lion lets go. The African wild dog, also known as the painted dog, is a scavenger and hunts in packs. It relies on speed and stamina to catch its prey, which can include baby zebras. The painted dog is endangered, but in this park there are more than 600 of them, making it the largest population in Africa. And although they hunt zebras, they also work together to take down larger prey, sometimes stealing food from lions and hyenas. The African elephant, the largest land mammal on Earth, uses its tusks and trunk to strip the bark off trees, causing the tree to die and fall. This helps to create open spaces in the forest, allowing for the growth of grasses and shrubs. This creates a mosaic landscape that provides habitat for a wide variety of animals. In the grasslands, the zebras gather in huge herds, sometimes numbering in the thousands. Their hooves pound the earth as they run, kicking up dust that can be seen from miles away. These massive herds migrate in search of new grazing lands, traveling up to 125 miles in a day. The zebras are constantly on the move, trying to stay one step ahead of the predators that stalk them. A female zebra gives birth to a foal after a gestation period of 12 to 13 months. The foal is able to run within hours of being born, but the mother will keep a close eye on it, protecting it from predators with her powerful kicks and bites. If a predator gets too close, the zebra will flee, but not without a fight. The predator may manage to get a bite or a scratch, but the zebra's sharp hooves and teeth can inflict serious damage. Lions, hyenas, and vultures wait patiently for a zebra to die of natural causes or become injured so they can feast on its body. Every part of the zebra is used, and nothing goes to waste. On a hot summer day, a herd of zebras gathers around a watering hole. They are thirsty after a long journey, and they start drinking immediately. As they quench their thirst, they are unaware of the danger that is lurking nearby. A male lion has been following the herd for some time now, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. He is patient and cunning, and he knows that soon he will have his prey. Meanwhile, a female zebra is giving birth to a foal. She is exhausted, but happy as she watches her baby take its first steps. The other zebras are curious, and they gather around to see the new arrival. They whinny and greet the foal as if it were a long-lost friend. The mother zebra is protective and fierce. She will do anything to keep her foals safe from harm. As the sun begins to set, the zebras head back to their camp. They are tired from the day's journey and they need to rest before starting out again in the morning. As they settle down, they are still unaware of the lion's presence. He is hiding in the tall grass, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. Suddenly, the lion makes his move. He roars loudly and charges toward the zebras. The zebras are startled, but quick to react. They flee in all directions, kicking up dust as they go. The lion is fast and agile, and he is soon close behind the fleeing zebras. The chase goes on for some time, but the lion is relentless and eventually catches up to one of the zebras. He brings the zebra down with a powerful bite to the neck, and the chase is over. The lion is victorious, but he is also exhausted. He has worked hard to catch his prey, and he needs to rest before making the kill. As the lion rests, the hyenas arrive on the scene. They are scavenging and hoping to steal the lion's kill. But the lion is not about to give up his hard-earned meal without a fight. He growls and snarls, showing the hyenas that he is not afraid. The hyenas are persistent and they continue to harass the lion. Finally, the lion gives in and runs away. The hyenas are victorious and they begin to feast on the zebra's carcass. As they eat, they are aware that they are not alone. The vultures have also arrived and they are circling overhead, waiting for the hyenas to finish their meal. The hyenas are done eating and they leave the zebra's carcass behind. The vultures swoop down and begin to pick over the remains. They are not the most graceful of birds, but they are certainly the most efficient when it comes to cleaning up a carcass. Soon, there is nothing left of the zebra but a few scraps of skin and a pile of bones. The vultures leave and the scavengers are done. The circle of life goes on.